and then research basically for yourself to find out what is the personal year for you. First of all, what does 2025 represent for you as a soul? What are the areas of your life that you need to focus on for this year? Hello and welcome to the Self Upgrade podcast. In this episode today, I'm going to talk about numerology and more precisely about personal month. If you've never heard about that, this episode is going to give you lots of value. Because, most of the time when we are told about, numerology, we are told about the angel numbers. Oh, when you see 333, it means that it's your angel trying to connect to you. When you see 1111, when you see 111, I'm not saying that it's not true. It is. But it can be very difficult for us to understand what those numbers mean to us when we see them. Usually for me, when I see angel numbers, I go inside. I try to think about my emotions, what I was thinking about at the moment that I saw, the angel number. And usually it gives me, an understanding of the message basically that my spirit guides wanted to send to me, or my guardian angel wanted to send to me. So that's one way of using the angel numbers. And once again, there's no guarantee that you got the message, because as you know, when you go on Google and type angel number, let's say 1111, you're going to have so many, a list of explanations basically. So it can be anything, any of those. And obviously you are meant to follow your heart and go with the one that resonates at the moment, basically, that you saw the angel number. But once again, it's still a bit, there's still that element of uncertainty. And that's why, even though I still basically pay attention, to the numbers, to the recurring numbers in my life, I pay attention because definitely they do have some guidance. But I'm just saying that it's not very, very clear at times what the message is for us. However, there's another way of using numerology at your own advantage. And for me, that's something that I learned, I think it was 2 years ago. There's that concept that, that thing called personal month. It means that, according to your date of birth, when you were born, if you put those, the data in a tool, there's a calculator that you can use. And when you put the data there, it's going to tell you what this month specifically is for you. So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to take you through basically, the tool that I use, and also how you can use it to know what is your personal month. So here we are. This is the tool that I like to use. It's called Affinity Numerology. So I don't have any affiliation with this particular tool, but this is the one that I like to use. As you arrive here, as you can see, they are just presenting what numerology and personal month, the numerology and personal month calculator is. Basically, they're just explaining what it is and what type of data you're going to get. So let's just read through quickly. Every month, your personal month number changes. The energy represented by your personal month number influences the types of events and circumstances you are likely to experience, what will be attracted to you during the month. It is important to know what the influences are to plan a better month. As an example, leisure traveling is less likely to happen smoothly during a month that resonates with career and work. Knowing that, a person can plan accordingly. The more you know, the better you can predict what you are likely to experience. The personal month calculator further below is designed to provide such information. They provided an example with a person who is traveling during a personal month which has lots of, career energy going on. So basically, just because the energy of traveling smoothly is not there, doesn't mean that you can't travel. You will travel, but you are likely to encounter some challenges. But when you know that, okay, this month, the energy for traveling is there, so I can take the opportunity to travel. So basically, it just helps you to plan your life better and to know what to focus on every month. It means that there's a number which is associated to every month anyway, from a numerological perspective. But there's also a number that is connected to you from a personal level, according to your date of birth. And if you know those things, if you follow the energy, because that's all it's about, energies. If you follow the right energy of the month, it's going to help you to stay aligned with your soul mission, with what you are supposed to be working on, during that particular month. And that's the power. So let me take you through this tool, the calculator that I use, and show you, use my birthday and everything to show you basically how I use this, the personal month to help me, go forward and to help me like develop myself and to help me, work with the energies instead of working against them. So there's also a personal day calculator, but for that one, I find that it's too granular. So I prefer to just limit myself to the personal month and the personal year. So now let's use the calculator to see. So here I took the example of someone who was born on the 22nd of June, 2014. And for the name, let's just put my name. So the name is important because when you input the name, it basically gives you more details, more numerological details about the person. So I put my name, and regarding the month, let's look at the month of November. And we have the date of birth, we have the name, and the month that we want to look to find out the energy for. So we have November, and let's get the result. So here, as you can see, it's not just about the personal month data, but like I said, we're getting a bit more than that. So here we have some general, numerological data for the person. When I say general or generic, they are still, very, very specific because they are for the person. But I'm saying general because here we're talking about, like we're talking about personal month, but you are still getting more data than what you asked for, because here, so we have the data that we put earlier, the day of birth, the life path of the person born on the 22nd of June 2014 is going to be life path 8, and their destiny number is destiny number 6, personality 1, and heart's desire 5. So as you can see, if you don't know this, these numbers for yourself, it's really important and interesting for you to know. So you can also use this tool to find out about, all these, your life path, your destiny number, your personality number, and your heart's desire number. Then as we scroll down, now we have the data about the personal month. So if you remember, we put the month here that we want to look at. We put the month of November. And you see here that it's not only giving us the personal month data, but also it tells us what the year number for the person. Because even if the year, this year is 2025, we all have different personal years based on when we were born. Your date of birth is going to, when you input your date of birth here, it's going to tell you what's your personal year. For instance, myself, this year, 2025, for me is personal year number 1. So here, probably because I put my day and month of birth, so that's why you are still getting personal year 1. And then, so here we see that November for this person is going to be a personal month 3. Personal month 3. And here you have some information about what it means to be in a personal month 3. So it says the numerology number 3 energy for the personal month is creative. Creative expression is primarily within its resonance. The creativity tends to spill outward and affect others with its optimism and tolerance. Social settings are attractive to this energy, especially when the social is related to creativity. So now we see that personal month 3 is all about creativity. So basically, let's say, for instance, if this was myself, I'm planning for my activities for next month. I'm not going to do things that have nothing to do with creativity, because I know that my energy around creativity is going to be amplified. So if I work with that energy, I'm going to be more productive and more efficient than if I decide to do something which doesn't have to do anything with creativity. So once again, it's all about working with the energies that are around you instead of working against them. And then if we scroll down, because they always give you 2 months, even if we ask for just for November, they give you November and December. So because for this person, November was personal month 3, so December is going to be personal month 4. So what does that mean? It says the energy the personal month 4 represents is focused on whatever task is at hand to do. It is pragmatic and conscientious and has an urge to build or enhance a secure foundation for the future to rest on. The energy resonates with the idea of proven methods. When a method of doing something is proven successful, it tends to be followed. So here, once again, you can do this, to plan for the whole entire year. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not getting anything, but this is what I use. I'm just showing you the tool that I use to calculate my personal month. I don't know if you are anything like me, but when, I use this a lot, like to plan for the whole entire year. Like right now, I got the idea to basically put together this video because I'm already planning for next year, 2026. So what I'm going to do, basically, I'm going to do this for every month of next year, because what I do is that I start, I have my, I have my objectives. Then every month I will have like some bullet points regarding the activities that I will be focusing on. I do that for the first 6 months. And in June, I sit down and do that again. I review whatever I have achieved and what needs to be, what needs to be worked on for the following 6 months. So this is something that I will suggest you do as well, to make sure that you are efficient and that you are working with the energies that are around you to, to build your best life, basically. So here, basically, with this information, and I love the fact that it's not too long and it's not overwhelming, because that's the problem as well. Sometimes when you have too much information, you can get lost basically with, the amount of information. You don't know what's important and what's not, basically. But here with this tool, it goes straight to the point. So you see here that, for instance, for this person, this month, this year basically for them is to work on the skill of leadership, as it's saying here, for a year, to resonate with the new beginnings and self-reliance. Basically, you understand that the year 2025 for you, or for this person in particular, is going to revolve around the themes of self-reliance and new beginnings. And with that, you are prepared. You prepare yourself, emotionally, and especially you are conscious basically that, this year you are going to have to go through new beginnings, and you have to be self-reliant. Don't look for help, or don't look for the answers to come from the outside. The answers have to come from you. So that's how you work with these types of with numerology in a practical way. This is how you can use it basically in your life to really help you, not to just be that that thing. Oh, I know numerology and I use it. I check my angel numbers. Angel numbers are great. I use them as well. But once again, it's it can be confusing at times. But for this one, that this is working at the individual level. This is for you, a message, a personal message for you, to direct you towards the energies and the areas basically of your life that you need to work on. So that's what I love about this tool. And once again, there are many personal month calculators. Me, the one that I usually use is the one that I'm showing you here, Affinity Numerology. And when I come here, I don't even read any of that. I just scroll that down and input everything here and put my my data here, and then it tells me exactly, once again, this month, what I need to be working on, the energies that I should expect or I should work with. So I love this tool, and I definitely suggest that you also have a look and see, start to work with it. So this is one of the ways that you can actually use numerology, and without needing anyone basically to tell you, oh, this is what you need to do, or this is what, or paying anyone basically to give you the information. You just need to go on Google, find a personal month calculator, and then research basically for yourself to find out what is the personal year for you. First of all, what does 2025 represent for you as a soul? What are the areas of your life that you need to focus on for this year? Anyway, we are already almost at the end of the year, but you still can do it to see if you've been working on those things, regardless. But I just feel like, when because for me, because it's something that I've been doing for a little while, you know, um, I always do it. Basically, I do it. I go and check the personal year, and that if, for instance, this year, for instance, for me, this year is my personal year one. So automatically, next year is going to be my personal year two. You see? So it's very important for us like to empower ourselves and to go and look for this information ourselves. And once again, what I love about this is because there's no ambiguity. You input your date of birth. So it's your basically personal data. You put that there and it gives you the information according to your birthday, according to your soul, basically to your soul, and according to your soul's journey, if I can say. And that's what I like about this tool. So I hope that, you enjoyed this and you found it useful. If this is already something that, you knew before and that you were doing, share that with us within the comment section. And if it wasn't something that you were aware of, but that you are going to start implementing as well, let us know as well. And let me know if you enjoyed this episode so that I can share more content like this one. All right. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Share the podcast with anyone that you feel may be interested in this content. And I shall see you in the next episode of the Self Upgrade Podcast.